when Sarah asked me if I wanted to speak, she said, you come very regularly. Why is it you come every single week? And I thought about this, and I thought about the normal answers, and the normal answer is, well, obviously, because the genocide carries on week after week after week, and the terrible suffering, unfortunately, is carrying on. Even with this fake ceasefire, they're still dying in Gaza because they've stopped all the aid coming. And also in the West Bank, I think I read this morning 40,000 people have been displaced from the West Bank. Yes, so it goes on and on and on. Right. The other reason, obviously, is because I'm Jewish. And Jewish people who are not Zionists, and there are quite a lot of us, have to stand up and be counted. Yeah. That's why I come. And the other reason is because I live in Camden, and I'm not sure if we're allowed to mention this famous resident of Camden that we want to get rid of. But that's why we go to Swiss Cottage, because we want to get rid of the Israeli ambassador who lives in my borough, and I don't want her there. Right. And then I thought again, but there's another reason why I come, and it's because of all the lovely people here, and it's like a family. And we had Selma, so we've got someone in their 90s. We've got somebody who comes with her son, who is, I think, about 12. We've got somebody who very often comes with her dog. Right. So this is not a group of terrorists. This is very, very clearly a group, the majority of whom are female, who come because they care about the suffering and they care about everything that's happening over there in Palestine. And the lies in places like the Jewish Chronicle, who say that these people are terrorists and they're terrorist supporters, and the people that come, the Zionists that come and try and interfere with us, these are the people that are the terrorists, not us. And I want to end by describing something that happened 2 weeks ago, right, when we got banned. And first of all, the Zionists came in, right, and they came up to us, and it was scary, right? Yeah. And then they managed, the police moved them outside, but they were still on the edge, and they were shouting and swearing at us, right? And one of the people, she knows who she is, came up to me and said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yes, I'm fine." I lied. I think she knew I lied. I was frightened. It was frightening. And then I thought about it when I went home, and I thought, that's the other reason why I'm here. Everybody looks out for each other, right? Yeah. And I thought, and that's probably what it's like. This is a tiny, tiny, tiny fraction, because over there in Palestine, that's what they're having to do. And you see all these women, and men too, and they're trying as hard as possible to look out after each other in impossible circumstances. Yes. Yeah. And that's what we're doing in a very, very tiny way. So I hope they're going to allow us to go back, and that we're going to fight to go back to our little family place. Thank you.